For our 20th anniversary, my hubby and I wanted to stay somewhere special, so we chose the Norton House at Mallinson Winery through Airbnb. The following is our video review of our stay. When you arrive, you pull into the area right next to the house, and there is plenty of parking if you have multiple families staying with you. The Mallinson Vineyard is located in Sugar Creek, Missouri, just north of Independence. It is nestled quietly along the scenic historic River Boulevard, and the Norton House is located literally right next to the vineyard. So when you look outside your windows, you see all the grapevines surrounding the walkway, and it gives you an idyllic feel. While the house is located right next to the road, it was still very quiet and peaceful. The winery is located in the exact place of the former Gilpin town. To learn more about the Gilpin town, click the link in the description for a video about the history. Now, the Norton House is situated on the Lewis and Clark Santa Fe, California, Oregon National Historic Trails. So if you're all about history, which we are, this is the place to stay. We really enjoyed the fact that it was a self-check-in. We weren't sure what time we were going to be arriving since we were coming from 3.5 hours away, so it gave us the freedom we needed to not rush. As soon as you enter the front door, you are greeted by a beautiful entryway with 2 couches and chairs. Oh, hello. They even had special magazines laid out for your viewing pleasure, and it's like they knew I was coming. The top magazine was a visitor's guide boasting of family history research. Excellent. And they even had special books about history. Very nice. Okay, moving on. These doors here led to one of the bedrooms, but as far as I know, they stay closed all the time, and we didn't even use that room. Something else we really enjoyed was the little guest book in the entryway. It was neat looking at everyone's stories and the reasons for their stay. From the entryway, you enter the very spacious living room. And really, the whole house felt spacious. And there was always enough natural light pouring in through the windows that we didn't even need the overhead lights. The living room is perfectly set up for watching TV, and streaming services are included. They even have board games for families to play. Right off the living room is the first bedroom. Now, this is the more spacious bedroom of the 2 bedrooms in this house. We kept our luggage in here and used it as a dressing room since the other room's a little bit smaller. It has a queen bed, some end tables, and a closet to the right of the door. And behind the door is some more storage. There is also a chair nestled right in the corner. As you come out of that room, you can turn left and head right into the dining area, but we'll look at that in just a minute. The bathroom is actually located next to this area to the left, and I have to say, this was my favorite room. I just loved how spacious it was and all the little touches that were added to this room. They really went all out with making sure that we felt comfortable. Okay, back out into the dining room. Now, while we didn't use this space for formal dining, it was perfect for me to just spread out all of my research. But this would also work for a family game night as well. Yes, I have a lot of stuff. What's really great is you can even see the TV from the dining room. The house was just decorated up perfectly, and we enjoyed looking at all the decor that they had around. For the meals that we ate in, hubby and I sat at the bar, which really worked for us. And as you can see, there is plenty of seating, so you would have no trouble having a large family or a couple of couples staying here. And the listing states you can sleep up to 8 people here. Very nice. The kitchen is a full functioning kitchen. It has a stove, a refrigerator, a microwave, a sink, and a dishwasher. Now, we didn't personally do any cooking, but it's there if you wish, and everything is provided that you would need. Off the kitchen is the second bedroom where we stayed. Yes, I know, the bed isn't made. We were getting ready to leave and they were going to strip the beds anyway. So you know what? This was the smaller room of the two, but I liked the way it felt, so this is where we stayed. And there is actually a closet in this room as well as a few end tables. Well, there you have it. That's the inside of the Norton House. There is also a really nice patio area out back with a barbecue, but I forgot to take some pictures and video of that. The biggest perk to staying here is the ease of access to the winery. It is literally a walk right through the vineyards to get to the main hall and the tasting area. Unfortunately, we were unable to do a traditional wine tasting as the winery was closed for a private event on the day we decided to go. We were unaware of this fact when we booked, but the owner was generous enough to work around it to give us a private tasting so we could at least try some of the wine and even purchase a few bottles. I would just check their Facebook page or even just ask to verify that the winery will be open before you book. And the outside is even beautifully set up for events, including weddings. Well, that was our tour of the Norton House and the Mallinson Winery. If you are looking for a beautiful romantic getaway or just looking to get away with some friends, this is the place to go. I hope you enjoyed our video review.